What's going on, everybody? I'm glad that you are either back on the channel or you found the channel for the first time. I am just a random Giants fan who decided to turn on his camera and make a YouTube channel because I love Giants football and I want to talk and connect with you guys. I love putting out Giants content and I plan on doing more. So if you enjoy it, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm going to try to put out as many videos as I can. But today, I wanted to talk to you guys because, as you know, training camp is coming up. And that really is our first preview at what this team could possibly be in the 2023 season. Now, everybody's going to be looking at different positions and seeing who rises to the top. Of course, there's a lot of holes and needs from last year that we tried to address. And we want to hear some good reports coming out of training camp that those positions are executing, that they're not going to be the weakness that they were in the past. But in order to help fill those holes, we got to take a look at the guys that we drafted. We have had a few picks in the past that haven't worked out, and we want our rookies this year to work out. But who is that rookie that has the potential to make the most impact if he comes in this year and shows us that he is a solid starter and he's going to be a Giant for the foreseeable future? Doesn't have to be perfect, but who can show us that they can make the biggest impact on the team? Is it Deonte Banks coming in at cornerback out of Maryland? We know he fits the Wink Martindale system, so maybe he can take the defense to the next level. We have John Michael Schmitz that we got out of Minnesota, the center. They're saying he may not have the wow factor, but he can definitely hold down that center position and he's going to be solid and NFL ready. Jalen Hyatt, the speedster out of Tennessee. Now, if he's on, he's a great target for Daniel Jones to get that deep ball going. So maybe it's him. We also got Eric Gray with Saquon Barkley, unsure of what he's going to do. He could possibly have a big role on this team and have a big impact on our 2023 season. But in my opinion, out of all of our rookies, I think the one that has the most potential to impact this team next year is going to be none other than John Michael Schmitz. I mean, the offensive line has played so poorly in the past that we need to make the necessary upgrades if this team is going to win at the next level. Everybody knows football is won in the trenches. And as far as our offensive trenches, it's not been good. We've been leaking. Now, of course, we got Andrew Thomas on the left side. He's holding it down. We don't really have any worries there. On the right side, we have Evan Neal, our first round pick tackle. Struggled a little bit last year, but you expect that. He played a lot on the left side at Alabama, so he's making that switch to the right, even though he's played it before, but he most recently played the left tackle, so he's got to get his instincts, his mechanics back under him, and he tried to do that while also adjusting to the NFL speed. So that is a lot to do in one season, so we're hoping that he takes that leap in his second year like Andrew Thomas did. And we got on our right side, Mark Lewinsky, who is set to start. Left guard, still unsure, but we have a few guards that the best one is going to get the start. But I think if John Michael Schmitz, if we hit on him and we have 3 out of our 5 offensive line taken care of, they're young, they can grow together, we just have to figure out the guard positions, then we're looking very, very good, because that just gives Daniel Jones more time in the pocket, more time to go through his progressions. If Saquon Barkley isn't out there, then that helps with the run game. Maybe it can make some bigger holes for Gray and Breida to run through so that we can control the clock and leave our defense on the bench so that they can rest up and not have to carry so much of the load. So I really think that he can have a huge impact if he comes in there ready to play and he shows us why we picked him second overall and why many people thought that he was going to be the most NFL ready center coming out that draft. So I'm gonna be looking for that. I'm gonna look to see, what is being said of him during training camp. Now, of course, If he's not doing great during training camp, then that's not a big cause for concern. He's just getting to the NFL, he's just getting acclimated, and that's where we want him to make those mistakes, training camp, because all of those things can be lessons. All of those things are opportunities he can learn from. So it's okay if he doesn't have a great training camp, but it would be encouraging if he does have one, and that carries over into the season, and we can finally lock that line down, because I know you guys are tired of hearing about it. I know that the conversation of, oh, well, if Daniel Jones just had more time or this or that, I don't want no ifs. I want all the ifs to be out of the window this year. It's not going to be 100%, but we really have to see, is this team taking that next step? And John Michael Schmitz literally being in the center of everything could help us out tremendously. So we're gonna see. Stick with me, because I'm definitely gonna be putting out more videos, especially as training camp preseason, and of course as the season rolls around. I'm telling you guys, I enjoy doing this, so I'm just gonna keep pumping them out, and hopefully you guys are right here with me. But I want to know what you guys think. What rookies are you guys looking for in training camp to have a big impact? What about any other positions? Are there other positions that you guys are going to be looking for? Let me know all of that in the comment section, and I will see you guys another time.